Hello, my wonderful doll-loving friends. This is Annie from Annie's Playhouse. Today I want to welcome you to this very special unboxing of this exquisite gown. If you're not already familiar with the YouTube channel called My Miniature Things, I highly recommend that you check it out. There's a wonderful young man named Saeed, and he's just amazing. He's a young, handsome Tonya from Froggy Stuff, like on steroids. You know, his creations are just magnificent, and he's a perfectionist. So when he and his sister collaborated on a clothing line for Barbie, I was absolutely, floored and so excited because that sort of perfectionism comes through in everything he does. And this particular dress was created by his sister. She designed it and put it together especially for Halloween. And I saw it on their website and fell in love with it, and then just said, no, I need to save my money for some other things. And then I just decided I couldn't get it out of my head. And so I got myself an early Christmas present. It's just exquisite. So as you can see, the packaging is amazing. Here's their logo. Let's see if I can do that without glare. It's printed on in gold, of course. Saeed is obsessed with anything gold and fancy. He's a really fun character. I'm going to take the cover off so that we can see this beautiful gown without the glare. And here it is. Look how beautifully this is packaged. Let's see. So we have it on a little mannequin, which I think is a really lovely touch to the whole presentation. And it's a gorgeous sort of it's like a matte taffeta. And then it has a beautiful lace on the bottom. I love the details on the bodice. And she's holding a red bouquet and a candelabra. And then she has the chains of, the Manor and a beautiful necklace. So I think it's just beautiful. Let's see if we can get a decent close-up of it. Look at this detail. So I've been wanting to recreate my version of the Haunted Beauties that Mattel came out with. Oh gosh, I'll write on the screen. I think it was in the 1990s, the late 1990s, I think. Anyway, there were 4 dolls in that series. There was the Haunted Bride, the Haunted Ghost, the Haunted Lady of the Manor, and the Haunted Vampire. So that was an exquisite series, and we all, we all want those dolls. Every collector wants them. But, we can't afford it now, even if they are available, which they're not that available. But they're crazy money, in the hundreds of dollars. And I think I can do a decent job of recreating my own version of it. There won't be replicas, but it'll be my own version. Anyway, this is perfect for the Haunted Bride for me because she does come with a veil. Now, I haven't found the veil yet, but I think it's behind her. So I think it's time to unpack. As much as I love it in the packaging, I mean, look, she even included little bats. These are perfect 1/6 scale bats. And there's little branches of some spooky trees. I mean, it's just gorgeous. A part of me wants to just display it like this, but I did get it for my Barbie. And, oh yes, let's talk about that a little bit. So in my last video, where I think it was called Barbie's Haunted Diorama. I created this diorama, and I give a tutorial on how I created it. And so what I have done now is I've moved down this backdrop, as I talked about in that video, so that the gravestones are a little bit more Barbie scale in the background, and a little bit more of the sky is showing. I'm going to just pull this up a little bit. So I think it's a kind of a nice eerie look, and I got rid of a lot of the things from the foreground here or the ground because I didn't want the dress to get all caught up in the Spanish moss and all of that because it's just so gorgeous. So the model that I had in that video is this gorgeous beauty from the Roots and Mattel collaboration. And she came on a curvy body, but I know this dress is created for a regular made-to-move body. So I did switch her onto one of the bodies from the You Create kit. And you know, it's funny, she's gorgeous no matter what, but I sort of liked her curvy. So I may put her back. I don't know. I might not, because I think she's sort of has that sort of eerie look about her. You know, like, see, she has that look of a forlorn, you know, bride that was left at the altar because her fiancé got killed on their wedding day, or something like that. We're not quite sure why she looks so mysterious, but I think that she might make a gorgeous candidate for this dress. So I am going to take a moment now and unpack this amazing gown. I thought it would be fun to show you the unboxing because the detail in this is amazing. Look at this skirt. I mean, that is amazing. So what they did was they wired this mannequin to this background, and this background is made out of foam core. And once you undo the little fasteners, it comes right off the back. So this is what the mannequin looks like, and it is an articulated mannequin. Just have to be careful of this wire not harming the garment in any way. I think this is cool because you can use that mannequin in scenes, and it's always fun to have a mannequin. See how it was attached with the wire, and then this also. So I found the veil. The veil was behind the this foam core piece. And this comes with this gorgeous veil with a very cool top. Let's see if we can see that. Oh, there it is. It's really beautiful. Oh, wow, look at this. Oh, my goodness. It's very nicely packaged because it doesn't really seem to have wrinkled much. And then here's the base of the mannequin. And then she also included these little red pumps, which of course are really great. So these bats and the branches are glued on, but I will remove those and find a way to use the bats. They'd be really great hanging from this tree or somewhere in the background. That would be so cool. So I'll definitely use them. And then the mannequin, this part snaps on. And she looks like the headless bride. Look at this train. Look at this. It's amazing. Okay, now I'm really looking forward to getting this on the doll and figuring out the necklace. So I'm going to go do that now. I almost forgot that this actually is 2 pieces. And that was one of the selling points because look at this cute little cocktail dress that actually is the bodice of the whole thing. These are just little, they're like little sticky things for the, for the necklace to stay in place. But it's this really cute little cocktail dress underneath. So I just wanted to show you that. Whoops. And the construction is really gorgeous. Everything is just nicely finished. Very nicely done. And then this is the necklace. Looks like it got caught a little bit. Oh, there it goes. That's the necklace. So here she is in the cocktail dress. Look how cute. Isn't that adorable? It's really fits perfectly. It was a little tight on the mannequin, but it fits a regular made-to-move body absolutely perfectly. Look how cute that is with her little red slingback pumps. I think I want to call her Evangelina. She has that old-fashioned look to me. I think that's a nice name for her, Evangelina. So here's our gorgeous widow bride, haunted bride. Oh my God, she's exquisite. So I put this veil, when she created this, what she did was there's 2 layers of the veil. So there's this little one that, or shorter one, it's not little, it's a beautiful size. And then this big one comes way out. Like, it just comes way out. I can't even get it into the frame. It's really long and really beautiful. Now, obviously, if she's holding a candelabra in her hand, if that candelabra was lit, then that veil would not be up there. So I just wanted to show you that detail. So, it looks to me like she's out looking, searching for her fiancé or her husband's soul. I mean, it's just a beautiful, beautiful outfit. And I chose to put the veil on with the lace coming a little bit over her forehead. Let me see if I can zoom in on that a little bit. So it's sort of like Mary, Queen of Scots kind of headdress, sort of. I used a little bit of this kind of, these are little, they're called glue dots, I think. And that's what I used to put on her head. Obviously, you wouldn't put that on permanently, but I didn't have the right kind of pin. I think if you had sort of like a black head on a pin, I think it would work. There's just a minimal amount of creasing on this at all. I mean, she did a gorgeous job of packaging this, and I think that our bride is just so beautiful. Look at that face and all the details of the keys, the chain, and the bouquet is gorgeous too. It's sort of like a muted bouquet. The one I used for my bride was sort of like bright red, and I think this one looks more aged and somewhat getting wilted. It just is perfect for this scene. And then, I don't know if you noticed, but let me zoom out a bit. Let me see, she can hold this so nicely with her made-to-move body. More than likely, when I do the Mistress of the Manor, what I'm going to do is use the candelabra for her as well as the keys. I think that I'm going to do that because those keys are amazing. And they definitely, I think when Saeed's sister created this, she was probably using some inspiration from the Haunted Beauty series, and I think it's sort of a combination of the Mistress of the Manor and the Haunted Bride. Now let's see, I think this tree might be covering it up. Let's bend this down a little bit. Do you see the bats? I was able to use the bats up in my scenery. See them right here? And then I even used those branches that she used to decorate the background, and I used them as these sort of creepy growth on the gravestone. And I was able to use it on 2 of the gravestones. I think that that's kind of a very cool little detail that she put in. Let's see, I can't get this to stand up now. See, I used it on this one too. Very cool, right? So I hope you enjoyed this unboxing with me, and definitely check out my miniature things if you haven't already. Now, their Etsy shop, I think everything is sold out, although it's worth checking out. So on Etsy, it's called My Miniature Things, and the YouTube channel is also called that. And you can also find Saeed on TikTok. I think he's still doing TikTok. I don't have TikTok, so I don't know for sure, but I know that's where he made his fame, sort of. He became extremely popular there. And I'm just really grateful that he came on YouTube and that they're designing clothing now. This is their second line. They came out with one a little while ago that was more streetwear kind of clothes. Very beautiful stuff. But they sold out very quickly. By the time I got on, they were sold out. But I'm glad that I held out for this one and that I actually got this one, because it's exquisite and it's exactly what I wanted. Now let's pull out this train some more and let's see how far it goes. Look at that. Oh my goodness. This is really, really beautiful work. I'm just tickled pink about it. It's gorgeous. Now I have to figure out where to have the room to display her, because she is just exquisite. Like she's one I definitely want out for a while. Oh my goodness, this skirt. Look at this skirt. It just goes on forever. Let's see if I can turn her a little bit so you can get the full effect. Look at that. Bring this down a little bit. I love the fabric that they used, and it's just really, really beautiful. So definitely this is an outfit to be treasured. I would love to have this in white as well. I don't have many bridal gowns, and I think that these kids are very, very talented and making beautiful, beautiful things. So I hope that's on their list. Thank you so much for joining me for this really fun unboxing of this gorgeous gown. And I hope that you're well and happy where you are. And please take care of yourself and those you love. I send you my love. Enjoy your hobby. Happy Halloween.